Clint Eastwood is an American icon, and lately he's turned his attention to World War II. Our national correspondent Natalie Morales sat down with Eastwood to talk about some of his latest projects. Natalie, good morning.
And good morning to you, Matt. Well, last year, Flags of Our Fathers and the newly released Letters from Iwo Jima are companion films showing the historic World War II battle from both the American and Japanese perspectives. The films were shot simultaneously and give an unflinching look at war through the eyes of one of America's most masterful directors.
Letters from Iwo Jima is a stark look at the Battle of Iwo Jima from the Japanese point of view. 20,000 soldiers were told to go to a barren island and defend it.
It was obvious that Japan at that time was in the last throes of the war, and so they felt that they had to send these guys out to defend this first piece of soil, Japanese soil, which was Iwo Jima. They were sent out with the instruction, don't plan on returning. It's a pretty tough call.
Letters from Iwo Jima has received such critical acclaim. People say it really touches them. Why do you think that is?
I think it's the humanity aspect of it. I think the enemy in World War II has always been painted as just sort of a group of people out there who are the villains, and our guys were the nice guys kind of thing. I wanted to show both sides, and I think cumulatively the two pictures add up to an interesting statement about war in general.
Letters from Iwo Jima wasn't an easy film to make. Filming took place on the coast of Iceland, shot almost entirely in Japanese.
How difficult was that for you as a director to be able to, tell these actors what you wanted out of them?
We had interpreters, so it wasn't that bad. You can tell when people are clicking on all 8 cylinders. Our interpreters were hot stuff.
Eastwood knows about working with interpreters. His first films, the famed spaghetti western, shot in Europe.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
They marked the beginning of an extraordinary career that gave us some of the most famous lines in American film.
Go ahead. Make my day. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
That's a great era, and I look back fondly on all of that. But now, of course, I'm at a different stage, so I'm looking for things that are different. And because I'm mostly behind the camera in recent years.
Yeah, oh, that's perfect, just like that.
Is that your choice, to be mostly behind the camera?
2 or 3 years became 2 or 3 decades.
Care for a drink?
Eastwood made his directorial debut in 1971 with Play Misty for Me. But it was the western Unforgiven which earned him his first Academy Awards in 1993 for Best Picture and Director.
No.
Mystic River, a decade later, received many nominations.
I got nobody but you, Frankie.
Well, you've got me.
And in 2005, he repeated his Oscar wins for Best Picture and Director with the boxing drama $1 Million Baby.
I can imagine your mantle must just be chock full already. Do the awards mean anything to you at this point?
I don't know about mantles. You don't like to really think about that.
Now you're being modest.
Jewish saying of kanahora, which means that don't jinx it. If somebody likes it well enough, then it says it's great. And certainly everybody, I'm as pleased with that as the next person. But so I'm not going to play the shy guy and stick my toe in the dirt too deep.
Young people at film school look at you now. They may see you as, oh, that's Clint Eastwood, one of the best directors around. But yet, there's also, the footnote is one of the greatest actors as well. How do you think of yourself?
I don't. I try not to. I think you must look without, not within.
But his latest films speak volumes about the breadth and scope of his work.
Every picture is a learning experience, and that's why I'm still doing it today. You're never really an expert in it all. You're just sort of a student of it all, and you learn something new all the time.
And though he doesn't want to jinx it, Eastwood enters the Oscar race with banners flying. He was in town this week to accept the Best Picture prize from the National Board of Review for Letters from Iwo Jima, which opens nationwide today, Matt. So for Clint, though, we're going to say kind of horror.
No jinxing it. No jinxing it. However, he may have to make some room on that mantle. He doesn't like to talk about.
A little bit more room, absolutely.
All right, Natalie.